Hello, welcome to the next First Play with me, Andrew, and the player here, Jason.
Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going? This is Dead Rising 2 for the Xbox 360. We've been waiting for this one for quite a while, and let's get started here. This is pretty early on in the game, so maybe an hour into it, and you're gonna see the game load up, and then it's gonna go direct to a cutscene here. So.
Alright, so what is the premise of Dead Rising 2?
Well,
Or do you have time to explain it?
Basically, well, let's watch this cinema first, and I think the audience will kind of get an idea of what's going on.
I know there's zombies.
There are lots of zombies. As you can see, my Chuck has a mask on.
He didn't want to get zombified.
That's right. I got that in the pharmacy earlier when I was getting some Zombrex for my daughter. What?
It can't be.
There's no way. Oh no.
Things are not as they seem.
That's right.
Initial reports suggest that the man in the video is former motocross champion Chuck Green.
What? I'd like to see him drink that coffee through the mask.
Really?
Was a contestant in tonight's pay-per-view game show. Acquaintances describe Green as a known drifter who is still angry over his wife's death in the Vegas outbreak. This horrible act of terror appears to be an escalation of violence for the protest group. This is Rebecca Chang, reporting live from the Fortune City Hotel in the heart of Fortune City.
What? That's complete bullshit. That was not me.
Did you have something to do with this?
No way, not in your life.
So basically, Chuck has come to Fortune City with his daughter. He's a motocross player, and there's this game show where these contestants, as they said, compete on pay-per-view killing zombies. And, you know, so you do that in the beginning with a bike, and there's like 2 chainsaws on the bike, which is pretty cool. And then, about 10 minutes after the event is over, things just go crazy. And, you know, you have to get to this safe house with your daughter, who needs this medicine called Zombrex, and if she doesn't have it every 24 hours, she'll become a zombie.
Right. In the DLC, it was initially 12 hours, but now they made a better version of Zombrex, right?
Yeah, I think this is a couple of years later after the DLC. I think it's 5 years or something.
Okay, so a substantial amount of time has passed.
Right. Although the daughter really looks exactly the same as she did in the DLC.
And they didn't want to make a new character model.
Yeah. It's also worth mentioning that if you got the DLC, you could level up to level 5, which is really helpful. So, you know, I'm able to like kick zombies and stuff like that, and I have some other abilities that I wouldn't normally have this early on, so that's always nice.
Excellent. So now we're finally going to get into the actual game.
Yes, so Fortune City Hotel is where I'm heading, and I've got to find the hot Chinese reporter lady you just saw.
That thinks Chuck is a terrorist.
Yep. So you got your arrow, just like in the last Dead Rising, and you know, you kind of follow that. And now here's one of my complaints right off. Not everything is voice acted, and sometimes when you are trying to talk to people and save them at the same time, it becomes a major pain.
What, because you can't talk to them fast enough?
Well, you're trying to read and kill zombies at the same time.
Oh, right,
so it's just like, oh, God.
I get it.
So he's going to give me the maintenance room key. You can tell this is really early on. And
wow, you even exit through an air duct.
Yes. Yes, you do. Just like the last Dead Rising.
Oh, man.
You know, if you played Dead Rising 1, this is really identical, but it's prettier.
It's identical, and you at least make brutal chain weapons instead of taking pictures, at least, right?
Exactly. You know, I like it, but my complaints are still, thus far, the same as the first game. Like the time limit stuff, which kind of sucks.
Can you not move any faster than that?
Your speed upgrades, which in a later game it already has, actually. But you've got to constantly keep an eye on your time.
But like that, you can't like sprint. Like that's your max speed right now?
Right now it is, yeah.
Wow, that is lame.
I'm a lot faster where I actually am in the game.
Right, this is an earlier save.
Yeah, this is an earlier save.
Okay.
So Chuck's like, oh, we got zombies.
That is a big group of zombies.
Yep.
Of course, I guess it's been, you know, a number of years since the zombie outbreak, so I guess people are kind of used to seeing zombies.
So I'm in the maintenance room here. This is like the first time. And if you played the demo, you already know exactly what I can make with those two items.
Well, a bat and nails. Nail bat.
Yes, totally. So I really, besides the nail bat, I really haven't made anything else yet. I found wheelchairs and stuff that I'm sure I could, you know, take in here, but I haven't actually done any of that yet. So grab these. Chuck says, oh yeah.
Alright, I'm eager to see you actually kill some stuff.
Yeah, I kind of, like, I'm wondering how I take the mask off now, because I'm kind of getting tired of it.
Yeah. A weird little surgical mask.
Yeah, like...
Or, well, I guess it's more of a safety mask.
I got it from the pharmacy earlier.
Right,
So,
so you don't spread germs.
right.
Ow.
So here we go.
So using special weapons gives you more PP than normal stuff, right?
Yes, yes. And
PP, for anyone who doesn't know, is how you level up your character, which makes you stronger and faster and gives you more moves and stuff, right?
Right. Now this is the harder version of it. Like if you hold down the X button, it does like a harder version of the special item moves.
Right. But unfortunately, for normal zombies, it seems like the swing is a much better idea because you can you can hit multiple zombies with it, right?
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
So, you know, so there's another item here. I'll go ahead and grab this. Have this as a secondary weapon. You know, I have more slots than you normally would because of the DLC.
Right. So there's a Zombrex thing up above your case number. It says Zombrex 0. So do you still have to collect Zombrex every certain amount of time to save your daughter? Or
every 24 hours I will, so I'm sure I will. I believe at least 3 times because it's going to be a while till the military gets here.
So is that a story thing? Like you have to go look for in certain places for Zombrex at a certain point, or is that like, oh, there are certain places that have Zombrex that you happen to stumble upon?
Well, at least the first one was like a story thing, so I assume they all will be. You know, I would certainly imagine it's going to say like, hey, if you let your daughter die, the game is over. You know?
Right.
Let's try on a lady's hat. Oh god. Oh no.
I don't think that was a good time to try on a lady's hat.
So if I don't like that, I can say, I don't want a lady's hat. I'm gonna return the clothes. So let's follow the arrow here, fight our way through some zombies.
You need to find a Mega Man hat.
Yes, totally. His daughter likes Mega Man.
Oh really? They actually mentioned Mega Man by name.
She's playing what is essentially a DS, and she's like, oh look at my where I am in Mega Man or something like that.
That's great.
So it's, what's that guy? It's my sledgehammer here.
Alright. I like the sledgehammer. That is vicious.
Oh, it is. Let's show the wheelchair here real quick.
Yeah.
Just.
I think the most interesting thing in this quick was just going to see you maiming zombies
I think so.
In awful ways.
I mean, that is the best thing about Dead Rising. But again, you know, I'd love to be able to like explore these shops and stuff more, but because of the time limit, I feel like, man, I just have to move so quick, you know. And that lady's, you know, you can choose to rescue her or not, which I've already done in a later game, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm just going to get ass.
So a zombie was sitting in the chair when you drove it in. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. So basically, the problems that the original Dead Rising have are back in full force.
Yeah.
There is a time limit, which I don't even understand how they didn't see that was a problem with the initial
I don't either. I completely agree.
Like, I think that the game was almost universally slammed for having that as a design choice.
I mean, I understand the premise behind it. We're going to go outside the mall here, which, by the way, most of the game so far seems to kind of take place in a mall again. So
again, I mean, nothing original really.
Yeah, I mean there is a Vegas Strip, which you'll see here in a minute, but you know, and again, I'm early on, so you know, in my full review, I'll discuss this more.
Right. But also there are escort missions back in full force.
The escort missions seem less annoying from what I've done. The people don't seem as stupid, you know,
That's
and
good.
they have more energy, so. You know, you can smash these machines and some of them will give you money.
Can you play them?
You can. I don't know about these, but...
They're zombies.
Oh, God!
I want to kill them first.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You might
no.
want to find a secondary weapon sometime soon, too.
I will. I'll come across something. And, you know, I mean, you can pick up chairs and smack zombies with those, or you can choose to, like, throw the item. So... You know,
So it is Dead Rising, is what you're saying.
it's totally Dead Rising. You know, I mean, I'm a fan of zombie movies and video games and stuff, and you know, thus far there is a lot of fun to be had with it, but you know, the complaints are still there.
Right. So basically, it just doesn't really innovate. It doesn't change enough.
Yeah, and you know, they're like the animations are still maybe a little clunky. Like, you know, you go to swing something, but like the swing takes a minute to happen because of the animation, and so then a zombie's grabbing you from behind, and you're like, oh, come on, dude, I should have totally whacked that zombie.
Kill one more zombie. You got 199 killed. Yeah, 200.
Right from behind. Oh.
We call that a shank where I come from.
That would be prison, right?
In these parts.
So we're gonna go outside. You'll get to see a little bit of the Vegas Strip here.
Right.
You know, I like it, but again, I just wish that they had made some changes.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems maybe like a more fully realized game. I definitely like that the photography is gone because, I mean, let's face it, that was kind of boring.
Yeah.
At least
really
now
was.
you're combining weapons into more brutal weapons.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm out here. See them outside. You've got shops, which I haven't really explored many of the shops outside because there are so many zombies out here. I mean,
I was about to say, it is really impressive to see just how many zombies are on screen.
oh, it's ridiculous, and you know, thus far I've not had any frame rate issues or anything like that. So I mean, that part is very impressive.
All right, we might want to start winding it down here.
All right, let me grab something to eat here. I was gonna try to get to the reporter lady.
If you want to keep going, have at it.
Let's go just a little bit further.
You might want to make a break for it, though.
Yeah, definitely. Stop killing zombies here.
Right. We have seen you hit a lot of zombies with a nail bat.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you can dodge zombies pretty
Oh,
effectively.
Chad is in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him stay in trouble right now.
Good luck, Chad. Hey!
Oh no!
Help me, Chad.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm so hurt.
Chad, I depended on you.
Oh, sorry, Chad. I'm
How did you betray me?
Snack here.
How could you?
These are dudes who you fought earlier. Obviously, I can't get there yet, but I'm sure there will be like a boss later on. There's another maintenance room over there you just saw me pass by. So, you know, as long as you're careful about where you run, you can kind of avoid zombies and
Right.
stay within the time. But again, the time really, I don't think should be there, or it shouldn't be as prevalent as it is. You know, they should give you
Right.
more
I
than
feel that
enough
there should be
time.
segments where time is sort of stopped.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that fighting is probably a good idea for a second.
Oh.
Fight your way towards the door. Oh no, Chuck is in a bad way here.
Let's go in the door.
Okay.
All right, so we'll get a cutscene here, and we're going to end with this.
Alright, sounds good.
So yeah, I mean, this is Dead Rising 2. If you like Dead Rising 1, it is a slightly improved version of that, seemingly.
And how about for people that have not played Dead Rising?
I think people who have not played Dead Rising will enjoy this one. I mean, it seems better than the first one so far, just because of a little few things that they've done, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun just splattering zombies all over the place. I've heard, you know, the difficulty on the bosses is ridiculous, which, you know, I knew that from the Case Rising demo.
But that's kind of a case of bad design, is my understanding as well.
Yeah.
Rather than them being legitimately difficult.
So, you know what? I would say, like, for someone who has never played Dead Rising, give this a rental first.
I gotcha.
And,
See how it holds your attention?
yeah, see if you like it or not. We will have a full written review and then a video review up on cheapmasters.com. So, look for that soon.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, I've been Jason.
And I'm still Andrew.
And this is First Play. Check out cheapmasters.com for more.
Thought you'd be long gone by now. Since you're sticking around, care to answer a few questions?